We're here with Peter Currie, the importer.
Yeah, sales manager, importer, US importer.
He does stuff for Duncan Taylor,
yeah.
and it's very important.
Duncan Taylor, we're not a distiller. I should say that straight off the bat. We're what's classed as a blender, broker, and bottler of Scotch whisky. So we buy distillate from distilleries. We go to distilleries like Macallan and Laphroaig and Glenfiddich or wherever, and we buy up production from them. And then we fill most of that goes into our own casks. We have our own cooperage in Huntly in Scotland, where we fill the casks and then we age them on. And some of those casks we blend in our Black Bull range, and some of the others we bottle as single cask strength single malts. And we've got whiskies from 3 years old up to 50 years old.
Wow.
So we do the whole range of stuff, and then we bring a lot of them into the US and distribute them throughout the country. So.
And then we drink them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so maybe we can try them one by one, and then you can tell me a little bit about them while we're doing that?
Yeah, exactly. So I think probably the best one to start with is our Black Bull Kylo.
Okay, let's hold that up for the camera real quick, just so Black Bull Kylo.
So Black Bull is a really old blend. It was... better not pour them too big because we've got six to do.
Maybe you should. It'll make it more fun. Just kidding.
So Black Bull's a really old brand. It's been around since 1864. And it was owned for a long time by a New Yorker, by a guy called Abe Rosenberg. And it was one of the first whiskies to come into the US after Prohibition.
Oh, wow.
So we know that for a fact because it was trademarked in New York in 1933.
So it's basically liquid gold.
Yeah, it's a very, very historic brand. The Rosenberg brothers, they also brought in J&B and Cutty Sark. That was their two big brands. But Black Bull they owned personally. And the story with Black Bull, it's always been bottled at 100 proof. So the recipe is 50% malt whiskey, 50% grain whiskey, bottled at 50% alcohol. Oh. And the easiest way to show that, at a higher proof, if you give the bottle a shake, you see the bubbles, the beading lasts a lot longer.
Oh, okay.
It's thicker, it's oilier, it's more viscous, and so you get the bubbles around the bottle, they last a lot. If it was 80 proof, it would just go flat instantly.
Oh.
So what it does in there, you can also see it does in the glass. So it's thick.
It has legs.
It's bottling at 100 proof. We don't have to chill filter, so all of the fatty acids, esters, proteins, flavor congeners are all still in the whiskey. And see the way it coats the glass? It looks like paraffin or oil or something.
Right.
That's what it's going to do to your palate.
Ooh.
So
that's exciting.
Have a sniff. This is like 7 to 8 year old whiskies, all matured in American oak, ex-bourbon barrels. So you'll get that vanilla, butterscotch, caramel note to it from these wonderful American oak casks. I'd then say take a good mouthful and chew it, swirl it round just like you would with mouthwash, kind of 3 to 4 seconds, and then slowly swallow it. So, Slandiva. What do you think?
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, you're right. The coating. I feel the coating on my mouth. It's like almost as if I've eaten a chocolate or something. It's just,
Yeah, it evolves on the palate. I mean, basically what happens is those oils hit your taste buds, and the taste buds start salivating. And all of these fatty acids are soluble in water. So that breaks down the oils, and that's where you get that initial burst. But then as it fades, you get this lovely lingering vanilla oak creaminess to it.
It's lovely. And you said this is 8 years?
Yeah, 7 to 8 year old whiskies that we use. 50% malt whiskey, which is made only from malted barley. And then we also mix in grain whiskey. So grain whiskey is made from corn, wheat, malted barley and unmalted barley.
Right.
And so you mix those two together and you get a blend. Blends are Johnny Walker, Chivas, Ballantines. But the Black Bull, the difference is it's the higher proof. I think you get a much more pronounced texture in mouth. You'll still taste that. It'll still be evolving in your palate. And so you can drink it straight. It works well with a drop or two of water. The Kylo is one, I love it on ice, or I drink it long. You know, you drink it with like in a highball or something. It works really well. But it also makes a killer old-fashioned.
Oh, I love an old-fashioned.
So, you know, once you put in the bitters and the simple syrup and all these things, the alcohol still really shines through. So yeah, Black Bull Kylo, I mean, it's $30 a bottle.
That's great.
You know, and really, really good for using in bars and for using. I mean, I think the whiskey industry, we do tend to say drink whiskey how you want, and absolutely, if you buy whiskey, it's up to you how you drink it. Drink it how you want. Yeah, exactly. But you know, you maybe don't want to use your 40-year-old Bowmore in a highball.
Yeah, or an old-fashioned.
At $20 or $30,000 a bottle.
Right.
I mean, again, if you can afford that, it's up to you. But you know, this is a really good quality, really solid blend that has the versatility that you can use it however you want without breaking the bank.
That's wonderful. And you know, a lot of scotches I've had to add water to because they are very bitey, kind of.
Yeah, that's a good word. Yeah.
But this one, it didn't feel like it needed that, for me personally, for my palate, but that I could just drink it on its own even.
Well, I think these oils hold in alcohol. So actually, if you're watering it down to 80 proof and you're chill filtering, you're ripping out those oils by this chill filtration system that a lot of whiskies do. It does, the liquid doesn't have the ability to hold the alcohol in, so you do get that spiritiness of it. I think by not chill filtering, bottling at the higher proof, the alcohol's definitely still in there, but it's got a lot of other flavour congeners that are holding it and giving it balance.